The dense forest stretched endlessly, an intimidating maze of towering trees and tangled underbrush. The air was thick with the scent of pine and damp earth, and the only sounds were the rustle of leaves and the distant calls of unseen creatures. Emma hadn't planned to get lost. She'd only wanted to escape the noise of a chaotic city life for a weekend. But what started as a peaceful solo hike had spiraled into a nightmare. The trouble began when she decided to take an unmarked trail she spotted near the ridge. The promise of a panoramic view tempted her, and without a second thought, she left the main path. Hours later, as the sun dipped low on the horizon, she realized her mistake. The trail had vanished beneath her feet, and no matter which direction she turned, nothing looked familiar. Panic crept in, but Emma forced herself to breathe. Stay calm, think clearly. She rummaged through her backpack, a half-full water bottle, a granola bar, a flashlight, and her phone. No signal. She glanced at the sky, now painted with streaks of orange and purple. Night was coming fast, and she needed to find shelter. Her instincts kicked in. She found a small clearing and used fallen branches and leaves to construct a crude lean-to. The temperature plummeted as darkness enveloped the forest. Wrapping her jacket tightly around her, Emma huddled beneath her makeshift shelter, her mind racing. Every rustle of the bushes sent chills down her spine, and the eerie calls of nocturnal animals made sleep impossible. By morning, hunger gnawed at her stomach, and her water supply was dwindling. Determined not to sit idle, she set out to find a stream. Hours of trekking through the dense forest finally led her to a small creek. Relief washed over her as she drank deeply and filled her bottle. But her triumph was short-lived. Her reflection in the water showed scratches on her face and arms, souvenirs of the relentless brambles she'd pushed through. Day after day, Emma survived on instinct. She ate wild berries she recognized as safe, used her flashlight sparingly, and marked trees with rocks to avoid walking in circles. On the fifth day, she stumbled upon an unexpected challenge, a steep ravine blocking her path. She debated for hours, pacing along its edge, until she spotted a narrow fallen tree spanning the gap. Crossing it was her only option. Her heart pounded as she balanced precariously, each step a gamble. Halfway across, the bark gave way beneath her foot. She clung desperately to the trunk, her breath ragged. Summoning every ounce of strength, she pulled herself upright and inched forward until she reached the other side. Tears of relief streamed down her face. On the seventh day, Emma's luck finally turned. As she climbed a rocky outcrop, she spotted a thin plume of smoke rising in the distance. It was a campsite. With renewed energy, she stumbled toward it, shouting hoarsely. A group of hikers heard her cries and rushed to her aid. Back in civilization, Emma's story quickly spread. Many marveled at her resilience, but she insisted it wasn't bravery that saved her, it was the sheer will to see her family again, to feel the warmth of home. Her time in the wild had tested her limits, revealing a strength she never knew she possessed. To this day, Emma keeps a small notebook in her bag, a habit she picked up in the forest. In it, she writes daily reminders to savor the simple things, a hot meal, a kind word, the sound of laughter. She'd faced the wild and survived, and now, every moment felt like a gift.